What is this? A new video? What is up, guys? Vector Designs here with another Gimp tutorial. And finally, I am back with another tutorial after, what has it been, like a month? 4 weeks? So yeah, now I have a little bit of some things to say beforehand. So, the first thing is, this tutorial is going to be, number 1, out of a 10-part series that I will be doing, that I like to call the 10 Days of GFX-Mas. I know, pretty cheesy, but yeah, it's the 10 days of GFX-Mas. So, it's just going to be 10 days, every day I'm going to be putting out a new video, and what that video is basically up to you guys. If you want tutorials, I can do tutorials, but I can also do speed arts. I can upload some of my speed arts. I could, yeah, just whatever you would want to see, put it in the comments below, and I'll try to get to it. So let's just jump into the tutorial here. We're going to be making a technology effect like this. Looks pretty cool. Credit goes to Evan Eckard for giving me the inspiration to do this. So, yeah, let's create a new image. And let's first make the background. So, what we're going to do is go to Image, Guides, and we're going to make a new guide. Make sure the percentage is at 50%, and we're going to be doing that both horizontally and vertically. Add a little bit of a gradient. And let's start with the circles. So we're going to take our ellipse select tool. Make sure you have checked expand from center and fixed with the aspect ratio on 1:1. Now go to the center and just drag outwards. We're going to fill that in with a white. There we go. And you're going to go to select, shrink. And you're going to shrink the selection by whatever number you want, just random. As long as it's over, I'd say 15 pixels. So let's go for 25. And then press delete. Now you're going to keep doing this until you get to approximately close to the center. I'll cut the recording here so you don't have to watch me just doing circles, and we'll get back to it later. Another thing to note is to make a new layer every single time you do it. Do a new ring. So, yeah. Alright guys, we are back, and I have done multiple rings, and this is about where you should stop. And now let's get into just cutting them. So you're going to go to your free select tool, and what you're going to be doing is start on the outer ring, and you're just going to cut selections off, but make sure you start in the middle. So I'm going to go around. It really doesn't matter how big the lines are. And you're going to be doing this for each of the rings, but make sure they're all different. That looks good. Now just move on to the next one. Try to make sure you don't cut the same part of the ring off for 2 in a row, just so that It's not too deep, the grooves. But in this case, it's not too bad. It's worse for the inner rings more than the outer rings. And, you know, just go crazy. Whoops. Alright, so we got that done. And what I like to do is I just like to merge down the first 3, duplicate them, and just make them smaller. And then you can put them in the center. When you scale it down, make sure you're holding control so that it keeps the aspect ratio. And now you can just rotate that. I like that. So, just merge them all together. And there you have it. So another thing that I like to do is go into filters, light and shadow, drop shadow. Make sure the offsets are on 0. Blur radius, I'd say about 50. Color black. Make sure you uncheck allow resizing. That gives it a little bit more depth. And then you can go into layer effects, inner shadow, and just play around with those settings. Increase the size and choke, and then just preview it. And press OK. And there you have it. So, one more thing that you can do, if you want, is duplicate this layer, then go into filters, blur, motion blur. Click on zoom. I believe it's zoom. And increase the length to about 15. Just wait for it to load. And there you go. So it's kind of like zooming in. Put that underneath the layer. Oh, nope. Above it. I was right. And yeah, you can lower the opacity so you can see the inside as well. But that's about it, guys. So that concludes day 1 of GFX-Mas. And put your suggestions down below. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.